month away.
Is that
They've
like
been married for like a month. That means he don't get no poom poom for a whole month.
is that a
How
thing?
long you think it's? Yeah, it's like a month away.
Oh, and she also doesn't
Because you
like.
remember, like even from the last episode, what happens is after the pods, they go to
Yeah,
Cancun, then they go back and they meet with their families. They tell their families what's going on, and
yeah,
their fiancés get to meet their family, and then they go to the ceremony, and whether or not the person is there at the
yeah,
altar,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No,
So
no, you're right. You're right.
yeah,
But I was just thinking what you were saying that I was just thinking. She also says she doesn't like kissing that much. Remember, she's like, I hate making out because it's gross. But they all they've been doing is making out.
but they ain't been Frenching though.
They kind of a little bit here and there,
Well,
especially when
that's her fiance, dude. Whatever.
well, then they go into the pool and she gets to see the stab wound. Remember, he told her it's like
Mhm.
this is the only I've only told a couple of people about this, and now you get to know about this. Mallory doesn't even know about this, so that's how deep it is. And now she gets to see it, and dude, that shit, dude, that was a big fucking wound. Like that was like a fucking that was like a ruler
Yeah,
almost.
yeah. Somebody got him pretty good, man.
Hmm. Hmm. So he decides to give her a little massage. She's like, this is fucking great. Now it's your turn." And he's like, I don't only just do a massage. I get naked for it." He drops his trousers, gets on the table. She starts, touching him everywhere, whatever, doing the massage. Then they go take like a shower, and again he goes in naked. He doesn't care. We got to see some Jared cheeks.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He's trying to lobby for the poom poom, dude. He's lobbying for poom poom right now. He's like, hey, you see the dick is right here. You see it, right? You do see it. It's right here. Like the shit where you smack it against your leg like that. He's probably doing that in the shower. It's like, just so you are aware of it. It's
Yeah.
here if you ever feel like you want it. We ain't got to wait no month.
Yes, I mean they're doing whatever they need to do to get whatever they need to get, and yeah, there they are. That was their little segment.
Oh,
They
I do have to add one thing, okay? And
sure, please.
because Jared said something that I completely felt. You
Mhm,
remember when he woke up that next morning next to her, and he was
mhm.
like, "Damn, you took up the whole bed." And then she like sits up and looks behind her, and there's like a whole bed, and he's hanging off the side. I feel that so much.
Oh, Jenna does that to me all the time, dude.
God, that shit sucks, man. I
And
felt that. I was like, Jared,
yeah,
like I see you, man. I see you.
the blankets too. That's a big issue around the house. We have a bigger comforter for a queen size bed, because between her and the dogs, they take everything. They literally take everything. I have to go to. I don't like sleeping with like shirts or like I just my boxers and I'm good. That's how I like to sleep. But every time, like I've been sleeping with like clothes, like pants and shirts and sweaters, because in the middle of the night, all that shit goes towards her side, and then the dogs get lost in the middle because it's a big comforter. So the dogs, they're little. They just
Mhm.
fucking sink into the blankets and disappear. So they pull a little more blanket off of me. It
What you
sucks.
need to do, and this is the trick I learned that kind of works. Like, how do you sleep? Do you sleep on your side or do you sleep on your back?
No lie, dude. I plank on the very edge. And when I said the very edge of the bed, I literally mean the very edge of the bed on my side. I'm literally like a fucking vampire like this. I'm just like
Man,
with no room. No room.
you have to anchor the blanket somehow. You have to take it, like lay it under the heaviest part of your body, and you have to like do like a little half turn and lock it in. You have to lock the blanket in.
Under.
Yeah,
Put it
you
under.
do, man. Try it. I'm serious. Whenever they do that, just take it like whatever, like where you're putting the most pressure on the bed, like tuck a piece of the blanket right under there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started making the bed just so I can pull more blanket on my side. So like you see
Like
like all the fucking thing hanging off my side of the bed, and then
yeah,
on
so you
her
still
side,
that extra.
Yeah, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, dude. Yeah, I have to protect myself. Dude, it's winter too. It's cold. It's
yeah.
cold.
Ladies, stop doing that. Y'all don't have to strong arm the whole bed. Y'all ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
And
So
Piggy sleep with me too. So
oh
on
dude.
top of that, on top of getting the covers and stuff stolen, I get kicked because this is how she has to sleep. Her head has to be on one person, and the other person is getting kicked with her feet.
Yeah.
Oh God! And then like with me, like if I get woken up, then I'm just up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some bullshit.
So listen, Jared, we see you, we feel you. Don't dude, just listen, she's tiny. All you have to do is little just pick her up, put her on her side of the bed, and then come back to your
Oh
side.
yeah.
That's it. And just roll her over. You don't really have to do much, dude.
Bro, you ever see like the cartoon where like the dude will be sleeping, the lady will roll all the way over to one side. So dude would hop out of the bed and go and walk and lay on the other side.
No. Oh
And
yes.
then they do the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny, dude. So yeah, so that's all we got for them.
I don't think they're
For
gonna make
now.
it to their wedding. They're gonna smash before the wedding. I'm calling it
Really?
now. Yeah, I think they will.
You don't think that she's strong enough to hold off?
No, I don't think he's going to outwardly come on and say, come on, let's just do it. I think he's gonna keep doing all of this stuff
All this like tiny like
and then get her to
yeah.
a point where she's like, fuck me right now. Right?
And then
That's
he's
what it's
gonna be
gonna get
like,
to.
"Well, if you want
I
to,
mean, you told me to.
I'll do
Shit.
I'll do what you want." Yeah, sure, sure, Jared.
Man.
All right, well, let's go to the next one, who I think might be the villain of this episode, and well, not just this episode, but the villain of this season altogether. I'm gonna call it right now. We can go with Deep Tea and Shake.
Okay. All right, Shake. Oh, Shake is giving me a headache. All right, look. So here we go. So we cut to them and like she's like, I feel so much more connected to him. You know, I feel like he grew as a person because
Mhm.
all he was trying to do when he first got in the pod was weed out the fat bitches.
That was his plan actually. I want to say we're paraphrasing, but like no, that was his plan.
Yeah, and then you know what I mean, and then like fresh off of that talking head, he comes out shirtless and looking out of shape, right, and hops in the pool,
Hmm.
and then she's like, I'm worried about you know, him being attracted to how I look, and then she takes off her robe and got the yellow bathing suit on, looking great.
Hmm.
She looked great, and then they make out because that's what they spend most of their time to doing. Because I don't think they have very good conversation. I don't think they communicate well.
You think that the what do you call it? The surprise factor or whatever it was that was like attracting them to each other is like over, like it wore off.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, I've never dated an Indian. Me neither. Let's get married. And it's like, oh shit,
So wait a
we
minute.
getting married. And yeah, that's what happened. You saw that in Shake. This it's like, oh shit, we getting married.
Well, that's another thing that I don't know if you're about to talk about it, but or
Go
if
ahead.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, say
jump
what you
ahead
gotta
of you.
say.
But that is one thing I noticed about her, that the past 3 episodes, all she's been doing is well, since she started with Shake, all she's been talking about is making babies, how well they're connected, like in all these levels, like they're super connected. Are you excited to love me for the rest of our lives? And like Shake is I want to believe he's a former fuckboy. You can't you can't push all of these words that trigger fuckboys, right? Because like every time she was like, "Oh yeah, we're in love," and he's like, yeah. Oh, I can't wait to make babies. Sure. Are you excited to love me forever? Um,
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
guess. Like I'm not trying to like defend him at all, but I'm just saying like stop pushing it, just leave it alone, just have what you guys have right now. Or maybe it's just the fact that like you said, they just don't have interesting conversations, and this is just how they connect.
Because this is what you see with any couple. Like whenever you see those couples that just all they do is just PDA, all they do is make out in public and things like that.
Oh, they're
I don't
done.
know. I just feel like they just don't have shit to say. So
Yeah.
you want to feel you want to fill as much time as you can with the feel good stuff. It's like, all right, well, we know how to make out. You know what I mean? I had so many chicks I dated. It was just nothing else, like no conversation, nothing more than essentially like just good sex, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what you got to realize, especially about a forever relationship, what you gonna do when you're not fucking? What you gonna talk about? What you gonna do?
How you fucked?
Forever's a lot. You can't fuck forever. You're gonna have to talk to the motherfucker eventually.
Yeah, you have to
You're gonna have
recap
to
your
sit
fuck.
down and have a conversation.
No, you do a recap.
Yeah, like we do.
Yeah, well, they do a recap about them fucking, and then they fuck again.
I'll do a recap about shaking deep tea fucking. Why not? Oh man, but he's saying like that he's a little bit nervous and maybe he just has like commitment phobia. And then later they'll wake up the next morning and Deep Tea says she didn't sleep well last night because Shake was making puppy noises in his sleep.
What do you think
She
that
thought it was
sounds like?
cute though, huh?
What do you think that sounds like?
You think it was doing that? You think it was belting those out in his sleep?
Because that's what my dogs sound like when they're having dreams. They're like,
oh man, my dogs do that too.
yeah. So maybe that's what he was doing.
And they like run while they're laying on their side. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah, they've done that before. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they, the question everybody wants to know because it's trash TV. Did y'all have sex? They did not. They kept it PG last night. They're trying to take things slower. And I think that's part of, I don't know. I think that's part of what has Shake not interested. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
like,
it could very well be.
And then it says that like it's, you see it like Shake is like in and out of whether or not he even wants to be with her at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they'll be all right.
I think they'll be okay.
I think they'll be all right. It's just, they both just dated blind white people.
That is true.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is all new, and so it's not comfortable. And you're not going to be comfortable doing something you don't really know anything about.
True.
True. Because you're used to having to explain your culture to people. This chick know it.
They both know it. Yeah.
Yeah. And he says he doesn't feel the animalistic attraction, and I think part of that reason too is because this is probably the first woman that he's ever respected.
I can see that. I can get behind that.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why he feels like he does, because at this point you're sitting there. It's not just, hey, you want to go out, or like, I don't really want to put labels on anything. No, this your fiance now. So maybe this is one of those where it's just like, God damn it, I don't like this whole respect. I don't know, because he, like you said, he seems like a recovering fuckboy.
Yeah. I want to believe that he is. I want to believe, but there's just like a little, like, there's a little part of me that is saying like there's no way he's reformed all the way. Like, he's still a fuckboy at heart.
Now, all right. And I know I like to spin this question a lot. It's because of who we are. But if this was Deep Tea, feeling like Shake does, and Shake's like, oh, I just can't wait to like have babies with you, and I can't wait to get married. Aren't you excited? And Deep Tea was feeling like that. Well, we think that Deep Tea was an asshole and that the dude was pushy.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, we saw it with fucking Shayna and Kyle.
Man.
He's all in. She's not because she doesn't find him attractive.
Because see, right now we're looking at Shake as douchey, and maybe he really just does want to take it. Like I don't know. It's the same. Like I feel like this might be one of those situations like I had with Caleb. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We thought Caleb was a bit of a douche, but nah, he was very stand up. He stayed in there. He had every conversation. He never lost his cool,
He's still a douche.
and he stuck to his word. He just got long hair.
Then talks about synergy and burns papers and says that the spirits will take care of. He's
Yeah,
a
he does
weirdo.
do that.
He's a douche.
Okay, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe it's just he's I don't know. He's allowed to feel what he feels, man.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm gonna try to say that he's a recovering fuckboy, and maybe he's just getting used to all of this. And I think that what is it? What would be a good
A good what?
sheep tea? Sheep tea. We're gonna call him sheep tea. I think sheep tea is gonna make it.
Shake tea,
Sheep tea.
sheep tea.
I like sheep tea. I think sheep tea is gonna make it.
Take. Yeah, no. All right, whatever. All right, I can come up with like a name for it's a hard one. Shake and deep.
I like sheep tea. I think that's the
sheep tea. Sheep tea. All right.
yeah, man. And now I guess we can just move on to the fun couple.
I guess so.
The ticking time bomb. Let's talk about Shane and Natalie.
Hell yeah. So it's nighttime and Natalie is like, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, I have a night routine. She's like, for real? He's like, yeah. And apparently his night routine is he uses a little roller, right? The little I thought it was an electric razor at first. It was like, you just shaving, trimming it up or whatever. And then I saw him walking around and he's like, no, it's just rolling. I'm like,
I don't
all
know
right.
what that dude. Like there's a couple in this house. I don't even know what the fuck they get used for.
I don't know what they do. We have so many in the house. And I at first I thought they were just like dildos because they were like they're long, and some of them vibrate, but apparently they vibrate like on your face as you roll them. I don't feel any. They feel annoying because they're just like on your face and they're vibrating. So it's like, all right.
All right, look, if anybody on this live can tell us what the hell those roly things do, please help.
Yeah, we have no clue.
No fucking clue.
None at all. But apparently he does, and he uses them. And another part of his nightly routine is that he likes to sleep with the TV on, and he likes to eat in bed. And guess who doesn't?
His fiance.
It's the person who he's gonna have to share a bed with.
Yeah, she don't like that at all. She was like, "No, we're gonna have to fix this."
Oh my god. So the next morning they wake up and she calls him something like, "Oh, you're a dick face and a toilet mouse and your toilet mouse stinks," or something like that. I don't remember what she said, but she was basically just being mean in the morning. And he was like, "Why are you hurting my feelings?"
Man, I don't know. He need to get over himself.
And then he says that in the morning he had to wake up every 5 minutes because she just is one of those people that has like 17 alarms lined up just to start the day. You know, one of those people that are like, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow at 5, but also at 5:15 and 5:20, and also at 6 and 5 minutes ever since then. And I guess they just kept them up.
I think after the second one, you're allowed to be like literally like kicked out of bed forcefully.
Yeah.
If it's your alarm and you hit the snooze button more than twice, you get kicked out of bed.
Yes, either that or no phones allowed. That's it.
Yeah.
So, but he does like that she's a little bit sassy, and he doesn't like that she sleeps like a starfish. So there's that.
But they enjoyed each other's company. They knocked boots, in Shane's word. Nobody said that since like 1992, but they knocked boots.
They sure do. And
Yeah.
so they wake up, they do their morning routine. I don't know what that is. Then they hit the beach. They gotta go sailing, right? Halfway through this sailing experience, he gets sick. And at first I thought he'd throw up, but Jenna was like, no, that's just seaweed. I'm like, or is it? No, but it was seaweed. It was seaweed. But he did enjoy the fact that she took care of him, and ultimately that's what he wanted.
Mhm.
He wanted somebody with to treat him with soft hands. Not somebody to wake up in the morning and go, "You're a fucking dick face."
Mhm. Yeah, like she does, which I think is so awesome.
I think it's funny. I think it's funny. So then they get some drinks, they cheer, they talk about how this is so crazy. And then he reveals that he hasn't even said the word girlfriend in 4 years. He's like, it's so crazy. 4 years. I haven't said that word. And she hits him. Like it was
Yeah,
like a big like she didn't knock him out, but
it was
she
just
was
like a you play too much type of hit. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It wasn't one of those that meant anything, but you saw it all over his face. He is too sensitive, man.
yeah.
He is too sensitive. Like, can I play you something he said that I
Please,
had to let you hear?
please
Okay.
do.
After he was like, you're beautiful. Then he says this.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Do I think you're
I
pretty?
think I'm pretty.
Are you fishing for compliments right now?
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Honestly,
Yes.
you gotta stop doing that. Cause I'm trying to have a fucking conversation. You fish for compliments, stop. Have a normal conversation. Making
Okay,
it much harder than what it is. You joke a lot.
I do. You hate it.
It kind of gets a little old after a while.
Look, because having a normal conversation is, do you think I'm pretty? By the way, that's a normal conversation to this guy. Do you think I'm
Damn.
pretty? This is a real conversation that I want to have. Stop playing. I'm being serious.
Stop playing with my heart. Stop playing with my emotions.
Why are you playing on my compliments?
Shut up, guy. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, this guy is wow, I just did not expect it from him to be like, do I look fat in this bathing suit? Let me know. It's like, I dude, just I don't know. She's literally like, I don't know, Shane. Do you?
Right. I would venture to say that Shane is the most self-conscious person there.
Mm-hmm.
I would venture to say that he is the most self-conscious.
I believe it. I believe it. I
Yeah.
believe it. All right. So, but yeah, that's all I really got for them. Do you want to add anything else? Anything that I skipped?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
I
Well,
think that's it.
let's go to the next one. I think this one is like another one of the favorites to pretty much make it through.
Clear
'Cause,
front runners.
clear by a fucking landslide. Like this guy's are really, really good. And of course, I'm talking about Danielle and Nick.
Yeah, shout out to Nick. He grabbed his bag early and left.
Yeah, dude. First episode, he's like, "Fuck all of you. I'm
Like, I'm
done."
good. I'm good. I don't want any of y'all drama. I want this lady right here. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those. Like he goes to buy shoes. Like I want those right there in the 12. No, I don't need to try them on. Just give them to me. Here's my credit card. Let's go. Right.
Dude, that's what I do when I go to restaurants. I don't even look at the bill anymore. They show up and I'm like, listen, I already did the math in my head. I know that burger is 15, those French fries are 7. What she got is like I already have an idea. So as soon as they bring me the bill, I'm like, here's the card. See you later. I don't want to have to wait another 20 minutes for you to like come back and then do the thing with the card and then another 20 minutes. Like I don't know. Just take the fucking card, come back with the bill. I'll sign it. We're done.
That was like, I want that woman right there. Let's go to the hallway.
Yep. Let's go to the hallway. Yeah.
Man. And she's gushing about how comfortable she feels around him. And you could like literally like see happy in her face.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? And unlike most of these other couples, because their faces be all over the place.
Yeah.
Right. And Nick says in the talking head, he's the luckiest guy in the world.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And it's not no fuckboy behavior because they already done had sex.
Yeah. First night.
Right. So yeah, so this is just like, no, I for real, I'm lucky. I'm dead ass lucky. I'm good. You know what I mean? And then they make out too, right? Apparently the DIY toothpaste don't taste that bad, right?
There we go.
Yeah. Or maybe it does because Danielle gets sick as a dog later.
Like she wakes up with huge lips. She's like, "Did you put nuts in your fucking toothpaste?" Yeah, I put nuts in it. It's a recipe. It's an old recipe.
Is it made with shellfish? Because I can't open my eyes.
Now you got me looking like Scott from Loved After Lockup.
Man. And you know, he talks about, he said last night was awesome, and you know, he loves her, and they were physical twice in 3 different places.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Hell yeah, you know what it means.
Twice in 3 different places?
Hell yeah.
Oh, 3 different places, like locations?
Like, yeah, locations, not
in Puerto Rico, or locations on her?
No, in Cancun, Mexico.
Okay.
Like
All right.
they banged on the bed, then they definitely moved to the couch, then they went in the bathroom. But maybe the first time in the bed was like, you know, like, oh, this is like just us trying it out. And then after it was done, they're like, hey, let's just go on the fucking couch. And then in the couch halfway through, she was like, let's go in the bathroom and fucking bang there. And then they did. And now that's what twice in 3 locations means.
Okay.
But,
all right.
yeah.
All right.
Dude, you thought
I know
that she was like fucking.
I was like, oh, you
what's
nasty. You first night, girl. Right? No. Oh no. I mean, because I heard that and I was like, all right, if y'all had sex twice, how you do it in 3 different places? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe
no,
that's just where my head went.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh shit.
You're trying to do the math. It's like, how did they get to the airport and fly to another place and then come back here and fly out to all these other places? How do you have sex in so many places?
They fucked so much the night before they had to eat 2 dinners. They did. They kind of did. Like, we need to eat dinner twice tonight, right?
Oh my god!
And she's like, she's really like proud of him because she's like on the show. She's out of commission, and he's not upset. He's not huffing and puffing. He's not acting like she ruined his vacation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nah. Like, I'm gonna make sure you good, baby. You good, right?
Yeah.
You know, do you need me to put some bread on your hip so you can eat while you hug the toilet? I got you, right? Yeah. But that's all we got for them for the moment. You want to talk about how would I even explain this poor guy?
I have no idea.
Talk about Kyle. Just talk about Kyle. Just go ahead.
The one about Kyle. Yes, you know what? But before we go into Kyle, I just want to let everybody know that the Patreon is $1. Everybody watching, and whoever is not watching right now and is watching in the future, make sure you join us. The link to the script. The link is in the description below. I'm sorry. And this is the portion that will make it to the regular feed, to Podbean feed. And if you want to listen to the full episode, again, Patreon is $1. They're all up there, and they're all quality pods. So make sure you check them out. So until next time, which will probably be tomorrow, this has been our little live stream from I Won My Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Miguel.
I'm EJ Edmonds. I'm the other one. Kisses for your forehead, or high fives for your forehead if you don't like kisses. All right. Thank y'all very much.
And we'll see you tomorrow, probably.
Yeah, we're probably doing that one tomorrow.
And for everybody else that is listening right now, we are going to move